Back here to the local vibe at 9:30. We are about to welcome in our next live guest. You're right on time.
Yes, indeed. Winston-Salem's Camel City Playhouse is getting into the Halloween spirit a little early.
They are. The local theater group is debuting Evil Dead the Musical this Thursday. It will run this weekend and next, with the last show on Sunday, November 3rd.
All right, so we have two cast members joining us this morning. Let's welcome in Carol Kenley and Adam Ream. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Morning, guys.
Hey there. So Carol plays the role of Jake, and Adam, you'll play the role of Scotty. So let's hear a little bit about your character, shall we?
All right, Carol, we'll start with you. Can you talk about what the premise of the musical is all about?
Well, you're getting a collaboration of some of your older movies of Evil Dead, and it's about some kids that go off into a cabin in the woods, and a lot of things are kind of unleashed after that because they find some crazy stuff.
Does anything ever good going to a cabin in the woods?
I
know, right?
No.
No, nothing ever does.
No, not this one either.
Not this one. So you are staying on theme of woods are scary. Adam, how would you describe your character?
Scott is definitely kind of an attempted ladies' man. He is the best friend of the hero of everything, and he does everything he can to annoy his sister Cheryl, while also trying just to be life of the party, even in the apocalypse, if you will.
And Carol, tell us what it's been like playing Jake and preparing for this role.
It's been a lot of fun preparing for this role. Jake is really, I feel like, the only one with some sense trying to get out of there. He meets a couple of people in the woods that need some directions. He does that, and he's just like, whoa, it's time to go. And nobody's really listening about that or the urgency of it.
I have to say, both of you have done really well not giving us too much and trying to reveal a whole lot here, and then that's fine. We want to save it for the stage, of course. But can either of you talk to the fact, is the show a family-friendly experience, or should the kids just stay home?
Keep the kids at home.
Yeah, I would say avoid bringing your children to Evil Dead the Musical.
Okay.
It will be a fun time. It'll be a lot of fun, but probably not so much for the kids.
Would you say, what is the very low end of the age range?
I mean, I'm not willing to speak for parents, but
Sure.
Your high schoolers might enjoy it.
Yeah, okay, for
Like
teens.
16 or something.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, do either of you have a specific scene or song that you're especially looking forward to performing in front of a live audience, especially with something like this, getting that audience interaction or reaction? Carol, we'll have you start.
I'm gonna go with good old reliable Jake. That's my favorite one. Yeah,
Adam?
that's a good one.
So I can't say the title of the song that I sing, for TV's sake, but there is the culmination of kind of like the climax of the show is a song called "Do the Necronomicon," which is kind of a play on a line dance, if you will, a call and response. But yeah, I get to lead the song with a bunch of dead individuals, so it's a ton of fun, and it leads into some of our more bloody, fun fight scenes later on.
What genre is this music that you guys are performing?
It's definitely it's very musical heavy. It takes a lot of inspiration from Rocky Horror and stuff like that. So it's very campy. It's very fun, tongue in cheek, very satirical. But it's a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of laughs. It's not short on puns and silly jokes. And
Plenty of one-liners in there.
yeah, definitely.
We love those.
Yeah, I'm glad you got to mention that. That's important, right?
Yeah,
to
it
kind of
is.
know what to expect as far as like humor and music goes. So thank you both for your time and best of luck as well. Evil Dead the Musical debuts tomorrow, October 24th. It runs every weekend through November 3rd, so you have plenty of chances. All shows will be held at the Camel City Playhouse in Winston-Salem. You can find tickets and showtimes on CamelCityPlayhouse.com.